Hold on, wait. Oh shit! This is another part of the gameplay of the game, the story. Yeah, it is. There's a video here.
My dearest.
The snake, Gennadios, are dead.
Can I pause this part? Yes, I can. Hold on. I didn't know it was gonna happen. I'll pause this so I could do a fucking a video with the headset on. I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking. Okay, no. This is supposed to be like a fucking viewpoint, not a part of the game. Apparently, I'm doing it now.
It was Eudorus. He died flailing in the baths.
I wish I had been there.
Yeah, because in this game, he's married.
My wife. My wife.
That's supposed to be like a fucking vantage, like a new viewpoint, but I guess not. It says quest completed. I guess there's so many of them, it very wrecks the story, but I thought this was a viewpoint. And now I don't even know where the fuck I'm going in the game right now. And I'm not live, so I'm gonna just keep it as a video for now, and I'll have to go live after. I was literally not expecting to be here, and it was gonna be a fucking part of the story. Yeah, it is. You could tell. I'm back in the anime part.
Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it there, well, I'll get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
Oh, great. More fuel for your superhero complex.
This is awesome, bro. But I was not expecting this to happen, for me to get to,
Come forth by day. She's down there.
To get back into
my turn for a leap of faith.
I was not expecting to be
leap
back into a story like that, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Damn, that's cold. I was right, she's here.
Oh, there you are, thank God.
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Leila. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
This game just got interesting because I got my further in
I can't chew my way out of here.
And I was literally not expecting this shit, bro.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard, so... Uskuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
I'm like shocked because I wasn't expecting to be at the back of the story. I thought I was going to be doing more viewpoints. Maybe because I'm also in the beginning of the game in a way, but not really. That's why this even happened to Bitcoin, because I'm actually at 31 right now. So I'm not too far from finishing the campaign. If it's only 40, 45, or 40 at the most, and then I get to 45, after the game's over, then I get the DLC. So I'm technically not that far from finishing it. It all depends. I don't even know anymore. And I'm playing with the girl. This is fucking...
I'm going back in.
Like...
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way. Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything...
I'm just shocked because I wasn't expecting to be back at the story.
Adding Aya's DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with her memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition...
What's this bitch? Oh, there's so many here. Just what I was in the video before I got to that part. I didn't know what's gonna happen. I'm surprised. She's not in the pool today apparently, I'm surprised. So what else she was in this whole fucking time? I have no idea. You're listening, right? That she's gonna go tomorrow, but... excuse me. That's the thing, I'm trying to figure out what she was doing this whole fucking time. She said she's gonna go to the pool, but she didn't go, apparently. So what the hell you been doing since freaking 3 o'clock till now, bro? It's like right now, like what, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock? It is 6:13. What, you dead? Am I sure you're doing right now? There's so much shit here that I have, bro. Wait, is this what Desmond? No, something else. So that's him, yeah. That was part 3. much mail. Jesus. There's so much shit in here, bro. Damn.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, it's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there would always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus. I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. I mean, the body band? Really? If people can't take a walk on their own, they aren't going to listen to a watch that tells them to do it either. This is all so pointless. I should just go back to... Wait. That's probably what the body band would tell me to do. What I should do is build something that will simultaneously blow people's minds and the doors off the Animus Project. Nothing at Abstergo Fitness is going to be big enough for that. I'm bored as hell. But there's nothing like boredom to stimulate creativity. Yep. I think the body band needs a little adjustment to its language processing program. The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. It's like I never left. But I did. And I can never unlearn what I know now. How will it change my work at the Historical Research Division? Hard to say. All I know is that it will. Our Dom booked us a lunch. Nothing fancy. She wanted me to meet Deanna Geary, my new medical officer. She looks like she was born in the middle of a cornfield, but she seems okay. I can't believe she left homemade cookies on my desk. I don't know why I told her about getting stood up last weekend. I never talk about personal stuff at work. At least it seems like I can trust her. You need that to stay alive in the field. Too bad most of Abstergo's tactical units don't consider trust a priority. Animus. No mention in the official credits, but all those emails, all those middle-of-the-night phone calls from Madrid, there's a lot of me in there. Sophia, if I'd known you just wanted to strip mine my brain and leave me in the dark, I never would have followed you. Go away! There's no candy here! Nothing in life is ever free. Ever. The Animus. I can tell. I know it wouldn't have worked without my advice. Just look how they did the heat sink, the VRMs, the high amperage rating by transistor. It was me who told them it would offset failure of the... What's this? Hello there, DNA reader module. Are you ringing my doorbell? Maybe there's some candy here after all. to the conclusion that Sophia is shit at hiring staff. The entire Madrid facility. Ugh. How do they not see it? It would be so easy. You just have to parse the genetic memory input and work from smaller data pools. You could even process incomplete samples and still create a reliable model for high levels of synchronization. The reader module and the decryption software would need an update, but it's doable. Madrid's probably congratulating themselves just for getting this far. Meanwhile, I'm partying with some congealed veggie curry, 3 plasma screens, a disassembled Animus, and Raw Victoria's debut album on loop. Sahete. Dee will be mad when she sees how I use Milton's DNA, but what did she expect when she asked me for help? I needed someone's genetic profile to test the Animus, and, well, his was right there. All in the name of science. I like morning briefings. They're short, minimal nonsense, and they have free coffee. No downtime this week. They're putting me and Dee on a plane to Alexandria 2 days from now. I don't get why Hathaway's in such a rush. We're being deployed to extract an artifact. If it were a person of interest, the push should make more sense. A person could be halfway across the world in a couple of hours. But an artifact that's been sitting around for 2,000 years,
I deleted it yesterday because I remembered to reschedule.
An artifact of high interest.
That was an easy
Heard that before. It always ends up being some crappy pottery shard or half an old book. My Animus runs on DNA, not tableware. It'll be strange visiting Egypt for the first time since 2013. Back then I went looking for my roots and found trouble instead. It's good that Dee's coming. She always keeps me from doing anything too stupid.
I need to know your schedule for tomorrow just in case, because I'm going to go out. But she invited me to go to the pool tomorrow because she's went today, but she's going to go again tomorrow.
Turns out the artifact of high interest is also a person of interest. A mummy.
And his kids.
And a golden opportunity.
Tomorrow and for
I've informed Dee of some changes I'm making to our assignment parameters. She acted mad, but I know she's eager to see my Animus field tested.
I think she's driving.
Abstergo won't mind. Well, they would if they found out, but they won't. Hathaway's intel was a disaster. They have no idea what's going on with this extraction. Field tech is fun and all, but that's not why I left Berkeley. If the Animus lets me ride DNA this old, if the reader can model the missing codons and extrapolate the genetic memories that aren't mine, Sophia would lose her Abstergo. Abstergo will come to me on their hands and knees. My name will be right up there with Ward Biddix.
I didn't see it. That was
too bad the Madrid facility got blown up. But I bet they'll build a new one soon. This one will be in Philly, and its lead engineer will be Layla Hassan.
That's fine. That's fine. This thing done or what? It's not done yet. Okay, now it's done. Is that everything, please? Yes, that's everything. Okay, good. Thank you. That took forever. That was a lot of shit. I thought that on the computer was showing me everything, but I guess not. What does this give me?
How did you get your blade, Aya?
I don't know. I'm gonna get back in Animus in like a fucking minute if she can hurry up. Okay, get back in the Animus. And it's a graphic that you want to return to this. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna return to Animus. I wanna finish this game. I just wasn't. I really am shocked because I wasn't expecting to come into the story. I guess I went to the right vantage point. It became like I didn't even get to get a chance to even do the freaking viewpoint. It took me directly to like the story, and I really wasn't expecting that at all.
I told you! The Animus hasn't finished interpreting Aya's DNA yet!
Fine, fine.
building.
What is it?
The snake. What if he was not the last?
Of course he was the last. They are all dead. Justice is done. If there's any question, Apollodorus will know. He knows all.
And where will I find this man who knows so much?
He is with Cleopatra. But find his man first near the Hippodrome.
Hey!
I'll tell Phanos that Gennadios is dead and meet you
Graphics are
later.
freaking good too in this game. I look at the graphics in this game. Next, in this one, I think this is the first one. This is the second assassin that's been married because it's
Enjoy
him.
the Hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
The first one was he was married, but they didn't show it until they don't show that he's married in the first one until after you pay for it, until you get to Assassin's Creed. Actually, the one you're paying, but it's the last one though. And then from there, cause so technically he was married. The second one's obviously married, which you're gonna figure that out too soon. Was he married? Damn, bro, I forgot. Was Angelo married? No, he was never married. He never got married. No, he never got married. This guy's married. And I think in Black Flag he was married too. And in Part 3 that guy wasn't married either. He was a young assassin. He's the youngest one I think out of all of them. And he was never married. Which is Connor. If he's playing Part 3.